Hello everyone, welcome to Toyeen Talks. Welcome back to Toyeen Talks. To all our beautiful subscribers, we say thank you so much for staying with us. If you're new here, we are so happy you find us. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and hit on the notification bell so you'll be notified for more upcoming videos. In the comment section, please note the regretful comments. Thanks for watching till I will see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you all. Bye.
To suppress that matter. Is that a country that I want to associate with? Somebody
that's the same Iyabo that is preaching that nobody should vote for Tinubu.
He preached to all vote against Tinubu, all to stop publicly. One to go fair ọmọ Iyabo wakute panopi kude nto la tó ń fẹ́. Torí pé yẹn ṣe Labour Party. Yeah? This is what you know. Omotungu and Lualo Sayeba to buy settle matter. Eh? You go obey your J in public. Go and do retraction in the public. You could not do it. You could not save your face. You don't want your name to. So, mommy, I don't understand that country.
And there was a day I was saying something. I said, this Mohbad pie, I say it's only God that can run it. I said because Nigeria is a country of I know you, you know me. You are Nigeria is like that. Till Lubadeti were there to ever get to the root of a problem is going to be hard. Look at what I heard about 2-3 days ago about someone that said, olóore mi maleni yi. Instead of that, ẹ máa gbowó yín lọ. Torí ńgbà tójú ń pọ́n mi, ó dúró. And then tó pè lólórí ẹ, ìkà ló ṣe fẹ́ni tó gbé ẹjọ́ wá bá ẹ. But torí pé o lè fojú olórí ẹ gúngi, o jẹ́ kó o gbàṣẹ́ yẹn, o dẹ̀ ṣeṣẹ́ yẹn. Because olórí ẹ, ó ti gbà ẹ́ nígbà ẹ̀rùn, ìwọ náà fẹ́ gbà nígbà òjò. And that is the way Nigeria is wired. That's the way Nigeria is wired. I was saying it one day. I said, you might think Wumi did not know anybody. But let me tell you, Mama Wumi, as I heard, is a member of APC in his village. So if you're a member of a party, card-carrying member, you will know someone who knows someone. That's the way it rolls. Because Nigeria don't fear our law. They only fear those that is operating the law. Ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad, ọwọ́ ti kan wọ́n ní olórí burúkú gbogbo àwọn táwọn dárúkọ wọn. You can see when that man, kí náà ti ń pè Shittu, when Shittu have not heard the ridges about justice for Mohbad. But nígbà tó ti rí ọwọ́ Fẹ́mi Fálànà ń bẹ̀, tó ti rí pé àwọn èèyàn òun ní ó káwọ́ kò títí dé ní ó sọ ọwọ́ sókè ni.
The moment he find out that àwọn tiwantiwa ni, he started telling us the story. Sir Falana is my mentor. He was the one that introduced me to this one. Ó fà mí lọ́wọ́ báyìí débi báyìí ni mo ní wow.
Ìyẹn la wá fẹ́ jókòó tì. Àwọn fàwálò àwọn tó fà wọ́n lókè fọwọ́ sókè.
Tó fà wọ́n lọ́wọ́ sókè. Lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀jọ́ fún kọ́lọ́ compete. That country is just just that country is such a really a special Lagos state. All they have to do is to make a Lagos a better place. They have to lose that Lagos state to another party.
There is no party. It's nothing. Let me tell you, Mr. Bayo, if you are getting it right, let me tell you, it's not about party. It's about human being. The people in PDP 4 years ago, most of them are in APC.
And they are exactly. Sheriff Fubara is a living witness.
The people in APC now, some people are out of them. Their family is in PDP, is in Labour Party.
Even mommy, even this Peter Obi, left the Labour Party that did everything for him. He has joined another party, ADC.
Yes, that's what
he has collected all their money and their support away from that party and has taken all their support, all those energy, all the training he got from that party to another party. You see, a PDP man, Vicky, is telling APC that they cannot do him anything because he has the backing of APC president. An APC chairman, APC president came out on board and said Wike is a good man. He's doing everything that
Look,
is...
Look, Sherry, why I'm just mentioning this is just for us to know that it's not about name of the party. It's about individual.
Yeah, you're right, mommy.
When you are there, why people spread like that is that when you are there, I am protected. Nothing will happen.
Yes, ma'am. You're very correct.
I don't know. It's God that can deliver Nigeria anyway. Just God.
It's God, though. And majority of us fighting this justice, we are abroad, we are in the diasporas, and the real people that are supposed to fight it, they've moved on with their life. Somebody said, she used to say, may Lagos never happen to you, Lagos stay happen to her. And at the end of the day, she said when she was opportunity to speak up, she did not speak up. Maybe if she had spoken up at that time, the mom wouldn't have died in that hospital in Lagos State. The same way they neglected the hospital, the doctor was attending to people in his own private hospital, neglected the general hospital. Once you cannot make it to his private hospital, forget it. He's working 2 shifts at the same time. He's working as a doctor in a government hospital and at the same time working as a doctor in his own private hospital. He noticed it. And he was supposed to raise alarm. But he kept quiet because his friend of the friend recommended the person and he kept quiet. Now it is his own turn, our own turn. Oh. They said doctor is on his way. Doctor was attending to her mother. The doctor received a call. In his own hospital, they have emergency. Doctor abandoned her own mother to go and attend to the person in his own hospital, which is a private hospital. They leave government hospital and go attend to a private one, ISP. Yeah, so the Iyabo Ojo, the Queen Mother, is protecting. It be awon. Yeah, of course. So, of course.
A medical doctor cannot afford to put his or her child in private school in Nigeria.
Or school, yeah.
So what will you expect them?
Most of course.
They've left Nigeria, so they have to be rolling it with the little one they have.
Yes, they have. They have to. Yeah.
Until we get to a point that the people will fight, they will rise up and fight themselves. That is when we will all get it.
People like Iyabo Ojo. People like Iyabo Ojo allow us to fight. Will people like MC Oluomo allow us to fight? Will people like all this
the time they will cry.
Sanwo-Olu allow us to fight?
Those names you just mentioned, they have their children in abroad. One useless person will just be going on the street. That's when they will know.
That is maybe that will help us, Sha. The son was in a school in abroad and he was rusticated and for misbehaving, Festus, was rusticated from school in Turkey or where because of bad behaviors and drug use and stuff like that. Something that I would do and get away with in Nigeria. He went to do it in another man's country and he didn't get away with it. You know, or still yet, it's not a shame for her. People like that, throwing shade, dirty people, the people that their story has never been good, never been straightforward. I don't know. This, I don't know. Maybe celebrity come with a lot of
They have
debt.
said it severally now in Nigeria. The worst thing that will happen to you is when you don't have money. If you have money, you can buy anything. With your money, you buy cases, you buy faithfulness, you buy truth, you
You
settle
even buy
all your
friends.
way.
You even buy friends. You buy friends too.
You settle all your way and make sure. I don't understand. No.
But the
Sometimes
girl
when I look, I just say,
Iyabo Joy is not rich now. Iyabo Joy is a struggling woman now. She's not rich.
See, it's you that think she's not rich.
Oh no, she's not rich. Mommy.
What she's selling, is the
It is you that you think she's not rich. Let us just take it like
Mommy,
that.
let me tell you something. Mommy, everybody associated with Iyabo Joy everybody in Iyabo Joy's life cannot associate with her publicly. All the politicians that she's rolling with. Shebi, the cause of the fight with Dino Melaye was because she cried that Dino Melaye is denying her in the public. Yẹn dẹ̀ ní pé òun níyàwó òun láwọn ọmọ báwo ṣe máa associate mọ́ in the public. That is, ẹ ti gbọ́ audio yẹn rí ni. Ẹ ti gbọ́ audio yẹn.
What I'm even saying is that tẹ̀bí àwọn tó ń bọ́ àwọn politician ru owó kiri tó ń bá àwọn gbówó jáde ló ṣe. Ẹ máa rò ní ẹni kò lówó owó percentage yẹn kọ́.
Gbogbo wọn lè associate mọ́ tó bá ṣe lójú ẹ̀ wọ́n máa kọ̀yìn sí. At a point they wọ́n kọ̀yìn sí now tó bá yẹ kó bóyá ẹnìkan mú lọ mọ́ ọmọ Tinubu ọmọ kìíní ni. It's not, if not for the magnitude of crime. The extent that you don't want to go and meet Tinubu for business contract.
Idiot olórí Yare. She brought her back to the timeline. Yare.
If not for this thing, ṣebí wọ́n sọ pé máa bọ̀ wọ́n lé kó wá ṣẹjọ́ ni. Tèmi ó sáré wọ́n sá lọ bá Ṣèyí kó bá wọn yanjú mátà ìyẹn náà dẹ̀ gbé mátà sílẹ̀. Ṣèyí Tinubu àríyàwó Tinubu ìyàwó Ṣèyí Tinubu yìí o ọjọ́ fẹ́ joyè. For the first time I knew that guy was married. The first time I knew he was a lawyer. I never knew he was a lawyer. He has never said anything about his standard education and everything. It was when he wanted to do it, he called full name Barrister LLB, DLLB, àbí LLB. Ó wá Ṣèyí Tinubu. Àtọ́mọ̀ pé lọ́yà ni ó wà married. They were having their own family, protecting their life, making sure all things is going fine. Tá a bá lè ń béèrè justice fún àwọn ọmọ máa tú àti tá a máa ṣe kí ni. Wọ́n ní gbogbo nǹkan tó máa fi báyé ṣe Wùmí jẹ́ ó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Gbogbo recording, video recording and audio recording. Even in yàrá tó ní Wùmí sùn, wọ́n have camera inside. Recording Wùmí, do all these things. At the end of the day, ó tún blackmail ọmọ ẹ̀ náà ni. Gbogbo ohun tó ní lórí gẹ̀ yẹn sìn, ó máa tún lè gé ẹsẹ̀ tó bá tásìkò. That's the country we find ourselves o. Wọ́n kàn ní wa o. It is well, mommy coach, mami. God bless you.
Ẹ wò, kọ́lọ́ ń ṣàánú wa.
Bola, God bless you. Akpakpa, God bless you. Like I said earlier, official Akpakpa, Spicy Juice, God bless you. If there's any question, nobody is restricting anybody's movement on platforms. Only that our platforms, we will have to be very careful on platforms we go to. So that one, don't get where
We are too quiet. You speaking next. But Sumbola, do you want to speak?
Iyabo.
Oh, okay. Òtútù tí ẹ mú, èèyàn ní ìdí kéèyàn fi nǹkan bora náà. Ọpọlọ ẹkúṣẹ́. Success is bọ́ọ̀lẹ̀, Mr. Bayo. Yes, mo understand. Mo understand, mommy, but smaller. Mo yẹ sọ pé kẹ́kúṣẹ́. Which kind of curtain you can't draw now, Apapa? Which kind of curtain? They tell us say you won't sleep with that too. Apapa. Are you ready to go to sleep?
Ẹ kálẹ́ mọ̀.
Ah, Aditasan, ẹ káàbọ̀.
Ẹ kálẹ́. Ẹ kú wájú.
Yes.
Ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́, ẹ kú àtàárọ̀. Ẹ kú àdúró tì Mr. Aloba. Mr. Bayo Billion.
Yes.
Good night to you, sir. Madam Botumbola, God bless you, ma. God bless you, ma. Mr. Lloyd, greetings to you. Coach.
Yes, ma'am.
I was on a trip all day. I drove some crazy hours, so I've been a little bit. I'm tired. Yeah, more conversation. You see, you have said it all. The part that I want to pick is where you said, if you have money, one of the greatest misfortune that you can have in Nigeria is for you not to have money.
Yes, sir.
Sadly, it's for you not to have money. Because when you have money, you can buy friends, you can buy loyalty,
buy your class where you want to sit.
You can buy anything. You can buy truths. You can buy whatever. You can buy the system. You can buy the institution. You can buy justice. I mean, as in you go to the market in Nigeria and you use your own money to buy justice, whether you deserve it or you don't. That's the problem that we have all been up against. And that's the challenge that Aloba faced for the past 2 years. That's the problem. Because sometimes you want to sit down and wonder, is it that all of the persons who are in charge, persons who are in position of authority, persons who are in the Nigerian police, you know, I mean, some people will come and say, oh, there are decent people in the Nigerian police. Oh, there are some upright people who don't collect bribe, who do the right thing. Is it that they didn't hear about this case or what? Some people will say, oh, there are some very, people who work. How is it that they can allow a case like Mohbad case to just drag the way it has gone on for the past 2 years? For the past 2 years. And so therefore, if you are not a rich person, in Nigeria, by all means, with the life that you have, don't let Nigeria, especially Lagos State, don't let it happen to you. Do not let it happen to you. In the course of fighting for justice for Mohbad, we heard about the child of a prominent politician, businessman. One of them died in another prominent entertainment person's house. Something that one would have thought that, you know what, you are supposed to pursue justice. And the man said, no, let me go home. Let me go home. And he was rewarded. I mean, so to speak. And to this day, he is still benefiting from that reward to this day. And so people will put it together and say, okay, no wonder. Look at him today. And so that Aloba and every person, everyone that have truly with one mind fought this fight. Me, I credit Aloba, I credit everybody, because it's not easy to be up against an institution like Lagos State, an institution like Nigeria. Look, Iyabo Ojo, with the pivotal role that she played in this matter, the institution seemed to be blind. The police, they are blind to it. The latest revelation, which is the WhatsApp group, the police, the law, everybody. And that's where we are today. And so if you have been sitting on the fence, or you sit afar and say, "Kusito coin," it's none of your business. Mohbad Loma Kokokuni. Lagos State is still there. The Sanwo-Olu that we have today, another version will come there tomorrow. The kind of Nigerian police, the DPO, the IPO, investigating police officer, another version will come tomorrow. We will remember, the world will remember. You sat on the fence from afar. You ridiculed Aloba. You laughed at him. You disparaged him. You told him, "What are you waiting for? You won't get justice. Go home." That institution that told Aloba, to da loro. That institution is still in place. The same institution that have shown Aloba Pepe. The institution is still there tomorrow. Those who were weak in their resolution to ensure that the right thing is done, justice is served by this man. That no, the way the boy was taken away, no, it shouldn't be. Those who are not strong enough, who after a while, because they got tired, because they couldn't continue, because they were frustrated, instead of you to go home quietly, you turned yourself into a competition against Aloba. You're now competing with Aloba. Let me tell you that the institution that frustrated Aloba, that frustrated you, to turn yourself into a teen god that Aloba have to come and bow to, if he have to get justice for his son. That institution is still there. It has not gone away. At the local level, at the ward level, at the state level, up to the federal, there is no layer of government in Nigeria that has not had one dealing or another with the case of Mohbad. How is it that there is no one person that could say, no, this is not right? That institution is still there to this day. And so when I hear people laugh, when I hear people, tell Aloba to go home, when I hear people lie and distort facts and truth and details, confuse people, I just like, that institution is still in place. And to make the matter very interesting is the fact that
Some of these persons, they are in that system. They are within the jurisdiction of that system. They are there. They are there. And there will always be tomorrow. Tomorrow will always be. And everything that happens today, history has a pen that the ink never dry. The ink never dry. So writing it down. People will remember today. They will remember September 11. September 11, 2023. People will remember it. Ashingborin Ayinla Ọmọwúrà Adéní now. Adeolu Akisoya. Ojindo. Fatai Rolling Dollar. Yusuf Olatunji. Haruna Ishola. Ashingborin Waleni. And every time we listen to their song, there were stories. There are stories backing all of their times. Their different times. The backup singer that did Ayinla Ọmọwúrà what he did to him, that took away that man. The story is still there today. Where are his family? People would think that, oh, the world is not seen. People would think that history is not looking, is not watching. No. History is watching.
Oh, yes, there will, Mary reassured her. Don't be so sad, Iris. I'll go and fetch the wind chime that Father Christmas gave me. As night fell, all the forest friends gathered on the side of the hill. The only one missing now is
Mr. Lloyd.
Al. We can't stop
Happy New Year.
Conductor, we complained. Here he is. Dr. Owl has arrived. Stanley shouted
Mr. Lloyd.
out, and he pointed into the night. Look what I brought.
Mr. Lloyd.
My little bell. Did you find them?
Papa, can you mute Mr. Lloyd? I don't think he's there.
The old owl said proudly. That's why we couldn't find anything on the hill. Iris chuckled, and she gave Dr. Owl a hug. The ant choir began to sing.
Mr. Lloyd, can you please mute? Papa, can you mute him or?
Others rattled their rattles and music.
I mute him already. His network. I think his network because he don't sleep.
Yeah, you can mute him or.
You know, if you mute. But you make a drop out now.
You see, those of us who have had the opportunity to live in other jurisdictions. Yeah, thank you very much. Those of us who have had the chance, the opportunity to live in jurisdiction where the law works, where there is clear distinction between what is right and what is wrong. It is those of us that can understand. Bobby Coach made an example earlier, and I think every one of us should think about that example, where you go to seek for justice, and the person that is supposed to administer justice looks at where the injustice is coming from and look at all the characters involved. And the administrator of justice is telling you that, look, I know you have a good case. I know you deserve justice. But you see this main character that is in this group of persons who perpetrated injustice to you because the person had helped me before. Because I have benefited from the evil operations and activity of this particular person or persons, I am sorry, I can't give you justice, or I can't help you to get justice, or I can't do the right thing. Those of us like who live in Burkina Faso, here, it does not matter whether you gave me food yesterday. That's what we see here. And that's the reason why we highlight this aspect of this fight. It's because of what we see, what we know happens. The fact that we ate together yesterday, we drank together yesterday, the fact that you paid the school fees of my children yesterday, if you are found to be involved in corruption or any act that violates the law or the freedom or of another person, that does not preclude me from doing my job in administering justice. That's what, at least, I don't know about America. We do read it in the newspaper. We read in the UK. We read in Canada, in France, and all these big countries. But in Burkina Faso here, that is what we know. That is how we see things happen. You will see people standing up to say, you are my family, but you can't do this and think that you have done the right thing. I cannot say because you are my family, then I will not do the right thing by the law. If that's going to be will make me to be inhibited in discharging my duties, let me recuse myself. Let me step aside, the matter transferred to another IPO. That's what happened. But in Nigeria, no. Reverse is the case. Reverse is the case. But the beautiful thing in the case of Mohbad is that despite the power of the state, despite all that they have done, despite everything that they have worked out to rig and compromise the case, despite everything, the truth is still open to the whole world. The truth of what the state is doing is open to the whole world. The whole world can see. The whole world can see. That's the interesting aspect of it. You know, when things happen and, you know, people, you see institutions do their best, you see institutions do the right thing, you see persons in law enforcement, you know, people within government agencies, you know, do what they are supposed to do the right thing, but they couldn't get to the root of the matter. We've had cases like that. We've had situations like that. They tried, they did everything. They checked the phones, they checked the bank account, they checked call logs. Who called him last? Who did he speak to last? They did everything. They traced his steps. Which shop did he go last to use his credit card? They did everything possible. Still, the answer did not come. We've seen situations like that. And so it is beautiful that the whole world can see that the government deliberately decided not to do the right thing, Because if they do the right thing, people will go down, people will be exposed, networkings of these people will be exposed. And that's why I keep asking, had the police opened or take over that corpse that night? Would the police have seen what people are asking Gurexi and Baba or Blessing? Or yes, ma'am.
Even without taking the body that night, they know what happened. One of the police officers said carelessly that they saw blood in Mohbad's house. One of the police officers in charge of Mohbad case said that Baba Kunsheni ni ọkọ àti ìyàwó tí ń jà tí kan sì ń kú. And I want you to know one thing, that this police that is telling Baba all this, they are still the one that quickly take the case to DPP so that they can quickly sweep it under the carpet. Police knew what happened. Police is the one that is hiding every evidence. That police is the one that was telling the criminals in the house what to say, what to write, and all that. The police knew that a death certificate was issued immediately after Mohbad died to the wife, to the girlfriend, to what is the name. So police knew all this one, they just playing along. Maybe there's someone that's telling them, no, don't do it, or maybe they are doing it because Iyabo is a mistress to one of them in Lagos State. I don't know. But police know everything. And Nigerian police are not stupid. They are really not stupid. They know everything. Someone somewhere is shutting them down. Like, don't talk. That's it. So that they did not take the body is the reason they did not know what Mohbad. I don't let us go that route too. How can someone come and tell you if he doesn't know, as a police officer, that Baba lost him, who is going to tell you that, okay, who is the Iyabo? Who is the Iyabo if it's not Wunmi? For police knew everything. No, it's police, is Nigerian police and the Lagos chapter that is doing whatever they are doing to the Justice for Mohbad movement. So I want to say before I'll just go down and go find a place to put my head and sleep. I don't understand how a country like Nigeria. Well, why will I say I don't understand? Because Mr. Tazan is wash my back and I wash your back. That's Nigeria. You see, Shoyinka have someone, and Shoyinka knows the what's the name, Shittu example, and then in the case he's going to take someone that knows Shoyinka. Shoyinka will send someone that knows Shittu, and that's the way the lawyer hand will be dropped, because it is not about the law, it's about because I've helped you one time to cover some certain shit, and then you will help me this time around to still cover. And that's what happened. That's what is playing on. It's not that Nigerian police did not know what came over. They know. They know 100%. Let me off my mic. Off the mic.
Yes, so thank you very much, ma. So it still comes to the same thing. That had the police done the right thing from before all of us knew anything, from that 3 a.m., perhaps the police have already heard about it. 3 a.m. September 11, police already knew what happened. I mean, imagine the person that you think will use the law to protect you decided to twist the law against you. Twist it against you, against the facts of the matter. Against you. And so all of this time, with everything that we have all been saying, it is interesting to know that history is watching. The whole world is aware of what they did. Look, the Abuja police collected the file. They said they were going to review it. If they find anything that is unprofessional or compromising in the way that the police had conducted the investigation, whatever, to this day, we've not heard anything from them. They've said nothing. How is it difficult to review? What is difficult about reviewing this case? To be able to know where the police stumbled, where the police closed their eyes. So it's still the same principle. It's still the same operation. The same institution, the same people, the same government, everything from the start to today. To today. And so that Aloba, his family, good people across Nigeria, across the world, stood resolutely to say, no, this cannot be right. This cannot be the norm. This cannot be the way that things will be in this country. This cannot be okay. For over 2 years, challenging and asking the critical questions in this matter. Asking why. Why? And nobody could answer to this day. Why would you go if you say that the action or recklessness of the nurse pied Mohbad? The action was carried out in the house. And when you got to the house, you found the syringes there. Why did you not declare the place a crime scene? Why did you not cordon off the place? Why? The most important operating procedure, you decided not to do it. You even, I'm assuming that you even ordered all the inhabitants of the house, all of those people who were in that house as at 3 a.m. September 11, I'm assuming from the way things are played out, you advise them to go back into the house and carry on their lives as if normal, as if nothing happened in the house. As if nothing happened in the house. This advice would have come on Monday. And that's why you see that after they took the body away, days after, when the police was invited to Nauco, when they came, they still found the syringe where it was. Because there have been no reports. I don't know, maybe I missed it, or any one of our people here who have been following can help me, that the police went to that house on Tuesday. There have been no reports. I mean, official report that, we saw police came to that house on Tuesday. You see? Because when they finished at Ikorodu, everybody went back to Mohbad's house. Even government officials, they went to Mohbad's house. They went to go and do blah, 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 blah. You understand? The same ignorant, wicked people. You understand? So you can see. Look, just look at the fight that the public gave to them. That's enough. You understand? They did nothing. They did nothing. deliberately, not that maybe they missed it. Oh, if we had known. They knew what they were supposed to do. They knew it was the lawful thing. They knew it was the right thing. But they just decided, you know what? Let's not do it. Let's go somewhere else. So that by the time we come back, we will tell them, the scene has been compromised. They've gone into the house, they packed the load, they packed all his chairs, they packed the bed, they took away the bed sheet. They know. And that is the same system that you and I have joined hands together with Mr. Aloba to fight. And we have done it vigorously for 2 years, over 2 years. Every turn, everywhere that Aloba turned to, everywhere that every office of every government institution that the man turned to, the devil was there. The instrumentality of the state was there to counter him. Everywhere he turned to, everywhere. To frustrate him, to frustrate you and I. Everywhere, even when people turn to social media, they came, the evil elements of the government of Lagos State, they even came to come and intimidate, harass, gag people. Aloba, you've gotten justice. You've gotten it. We have fought a good fight that exposed the Lagos State government. We have all fought a good fight. We have all got justice. We've gotten it. We've gotten it because we stood firm and we looked at those in charge in Lagos State and we told them, you are wrong, you are corrupt, you have not done right by the law. You have done wickedness. And it is on record to this day, to tomorrow, for the rest of time. Is there. Because as the case is now, the case it has put a seal of corruption on their back. Even at the court, with the police, at the hospital, like Kuramed, who suddenly just disappeared. All of them, this case has indicted all of you forever and ever. This case of Mohbad has indicted all of you. Sanwo-Olu, IGO, Inspector General, First PRO, IPO, whoever was in that police, that the DPO of that police at that time, every one of them. Kuramed Hospital. Kuramed Hospital. Kuramed Hospital. Shittu B, all of them. This case has indicted them forever. Forever. I will not be surprised. 25, 20 years from now, somebody will just grant an interview to the CCTV of the time that will come, or the Sun newspaper of the time that will come and say, and a reporter will just ask a question. Being a government official, a high-ranking police officer, retired, now you are here, do you have any regrets? We have seen it before. And the man will say, looking at my 35 years of service in Lagos State, in this and that, the only regret that I have, the greatest, not the only, the greatest regret that I have was that I did not do the right thing in the case of Mohbad. Yes, we've seen it before, that after they will have left service, after they will have collected their gratuity or whatever it is, they will have gone home, then the question will just come. Do you have any regret? Do you have any regret serving the Lagos state government? Do you have regret ever working with the governor or whether working with the, you know? Do you have regret? This same Kuramed Hospital that was called, summoned by the court and refused to come, maybe one day down the line, 25 years, the grandchildren will come and ask, Grandpa, have you ever made mistakes in your professional life? What's the greatest mistake you ever made? And the man, because he knows he's looking at his end time right in front of him, like just say, my greatest error was because I didn't handle the case of Mohbad professionally, and it will come out, and people's memory will be jigged, will be rejigged. That I remember that case. I remember that hospital, Kuramed. I remember that George Shittu. Yes, I remember that matter. The judge that misjudged. The Kuramed Hospital that refused to come out. We will remember. And so that is the justice that we have put forward. That justice, we have put it forward. The justice that we have gotten, that we have achieved in this fight for the past 2 years, we've put it forward. Because Sanwo-Olu will not be governor of Lagos State forever. He will not. He will not be governor of Lagos State forever. I want him to be governor before him. Where are they today? Where are they today? Pata, the highest that he can use to cover himself is to become a senator. Right? Is to become, and after that, somebody will meet him on the way one day and ask him, Ogajide, kí ló dé tẹ́ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀? Kí ló dé tẹ́ sọ pé ṣé Mohbad ló máa kọ́kọ́ kú? Kí ló dé tẹ́ gbìyànjú kẹ́ make sure pé wọ́n ṣe the right thing nígbà yẹn? Ó máa dorí kodò ni. Bó ṣe ń gbónu ń jọ yẹn tó ń gbónu. What is gbónu in English? The way he was arrogantly speaking. Ṣé Mohbad ló máa kọ́kọ́ kú ni? Kò ní lè gbónu bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́. He won't be able to do that anymore, to say that anymore. He's going to bow his head in shame. When an elderly man bows their head and say, and breathe heavily and say, That's the justice that we have paid. We've gotten it in advance. In advance. You understand? We've gotten it in advance. That Iyabo, this same evil person, that has been part of the machination of the evil that we see manifested in Mohbad's case, that somebody like that is hobnobbing with the son of the president, Shittu. We've gotten the justice in advance for both of them, because that time will come. That time will come. That time will come. He might be at a function, and then Mohbad's music will sound. Plenty enemies. Mohbad music will be blasting, and then his conscience will prick him. If he has any left, somebody will come to him and say, man, when you had power, when you could influence authorities, when you could move mountains, why did you not do the right thing? Why did you not do the right thing? Why did you have to dance to the tune of somebody who wickedly ensure that this case is complicated? Why did you pitch your tent with somebody like that? Why? They will ask them, Mrs. Sanwo-Olu, our Yaloja group that she belongs to, the group of Egbele, Njogbe, all those Yalode, Owambe group that they normally do. Somebody will ask her. They may not be able to, ask her now because she still have power in her hand. But when she comes out to call, amongst her group in the club that they are, there are people who have this question. They keep it in their hearts. It's there. They don't want to ask now and say, how come your husband did this to this family? How come your husband could not use his position to ensure that the right thing was done? To ensure the right thing was done. Because the reason why I know that we have obtained justice in advance is because we have seen it before. We have seen government officials come out and cry on their way to their grave. They know no matter how much righteousness that they have done, that act of evil that they committed is their judgment, is the determinant whether they will go to wherever they want to go or not. Wherever they desire to go or not. Even pastors. I see a lot of Christians, a lot of people condemning that pastor that is kneeling down and crying in front of the church. How is it that these people, these same people who are in charge of the system of Lagos State, how come no pastor ever call and said, man, Your Excellency, this matter, what's going on? Madam, kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀? None of them. None of them. How is it that none of them ever look at? Is it because I know pastors and churches don't speak the truth because they get fat tithes? Imagine which church collects Sanwo-Olu's tithe? Which church? Which church does this woman, Sanwo-Olu's wife, which one of the churches does she pay her tithe to? Imagine. They can't say the truth. They are waiting for when they are no longer in power. Is that when they are waiting? Before they tell them that, no, you can't do this. That's blood on your hands. You can't do this. You got to get the right thing to be done. You got to do the right thing. What is right have to be done. And so, Aloba, you, myself, and every good person who have done justice for Mohbad right, we have procured justice for Mohbad in advance. We got it already. The justice is there. Because we have exposed them. We have exposed them. We pursued them. We followed them to the point that their corruption is now looking them in the face like this. Wait for them. When they get to the criminal case, their corruption is looking at them in their faces like this. The police, their corruption is looking at them in their faces like this. It's looking at them in their faces like this. And so I want to commend everybody. Thank you. But there's one admonition that I have for those living in Lagos State. If you have children in this 2026, do not let them buy you. Tell your children, don't let them buy you. Don't let anything happen to you in Lagos State. Don't. Don't fight. Fight